Hi, everybody. Anna here with another tidbit for you. Today we are going to talk about bookstore books, textbooks. I think we can all agree that they're pretty expensive. And here I'm going to give you some ideas on how you might be able to save some money doing that. So I'm going to share my screen. And so here you can see that I have looked up a book for a course. It's a Criminal Justice 101 course. And here's the book from the bookstore website that is saying this is the one that I need to get. They only offer it as a used textbook, and it's $122.50. So I really don't want to spend that much money. I don't think anybody wants to spend that much money on a book that they're going to use for 2.5 months and then have to deal with how do you offload it. So a couple things to kind of keep in mind. If on your course it says that inclusive access books are included, just be aware that there's often a charge associated with that, and they are typically going to be ebooks. I don't care for ebooks. I like to do sticky notes inside my books and be able to flip back and forth and easy go back and check information. So for me, I don't care for those. And if you don't either, the schools will typically give you an option to opt out of that and then provide your own textbook. So that's just something to be aware of. Open education resources, also known as OERs, those are free, and usually you'll get an attachment on your course as a PDF. So just a couple things to keep in mind. So this is the book that we're going to be looking up, that I'm going to show you a couple examples of how you can save some money. And going to my browser here. So my go-to is Amazon. That's like my first place I go to. You're going to take that ISBN number from the book and you're going to plug it into the search and it pops it up. Here's the criminology book that we were looking at, $93 for paperback. I don't want to spend that. E-textbooks, basically $42 or $73. I don't want to spend that much money either. And then there's loose leaf, where you have to get a binder and it's 3-hole punched and you stick it in the binder. Too much money for me. So another thing that I always look for is on eBay. Here you can see already we're looking at saving some money on that textbook. One thing to be aware of is you want to make sure it's the right ISBN number so that you are getting the correct edition. And then one of my other favorites is Chegg.com. And as you can see, $26.49. That would be my choice. It is a rent book. And so they send it to you. You get it for X amount of weeks. They provide you with a shipping label. You smack that shipping label on there. You send it back, and you don't have to worry about the book, and you have essentially, with the cost of this, saved almost $100. So it's a real win-win there. I think that's the way to go. If you ever have any questions about textbooks, definitely check with your bookstore, check with your instructor, and they will likely have the answers that you're looking for. So a couple ways to save money there, just by checking, doing a little pre-planning and doing some shopping around, and you can save quite a bit of money. So if you think about that for 4 sets of books, for 4 classes, for a term, you can essentially be saving almost $400 if that, on average. But I encourage you to go ahead and look at it and see how much money you can save.